and also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent.
If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
This is what type of jokes they were making.
Your hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Cause I keep thinking I'm gonna look like Diddy.
Nah, you could look like this one, son.
I don't think I look like Diddy, bro.
You do.
I don't.
Say, take that.
What? I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna lay out the whole evidence of why Ty Lil should have kept his mouth shut. He should have never said nothing, because this makes all of them look bad. Because all of them wanted to go on the internet saying, oh, they should have never said nothing about it. Nobody wanted to be compared to that. Y'all were doing it for a whole entire year. So this is what happened, right?
Achievements. We've got another record breaker here tonight too. Kai Cenat.
Okay, here we go.
This year, as everyone knows, you broke the record for the most expensive haircut and the least educational university. So congratulations to you. Oh, and also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this shit on. Turn this shit on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
I thought it was.
Have a good night.
Here. Do you want to do a joke?
So that is what sparked the controversy, right? Now, this happened last week, okay? What people don't know, because everyone knows who Kai Cenat is. That's like the biggest streamer. When we talk about streamers, everyone knows who that is, from the smallest streamer to the biggest streamer, okay? So with him being the face of streaming, pretty much him and Speed being the face of streaming, no matter what joke it would have been, they would have said something about it, right? They would have said something about it. Here's what I am going to show you guys, because everyone's going off of the clips, but no one knows why she said what she said, right? So awards, in any awards happen from the beginning of the year that it starts to the end of the year. At the end of that year, award shows go over everything that happened in that 1 year, whether it's a good thing, a bad thing, if someone did good, someone did bad, whatever it is, they're going to cover it at the award show, because that's like the highlight of this year. Like, we're gonna highlight this year with the good stuff, the bad stuff, whatever. We all seen it when Will Smith, when he got up there and he was like, oh, when he smacked what's his name? The next year, remember they were saying how we have security up here, so if y'all think about smacking me, they made a joke about what happened that last year, right? So it's all a part of the award ceremony, like lore. It's all a part of that. That's what it's for, you know what I'm saying? Now, from that clip alone, that clip goes viral. The people who didn't even watch the whole stream, they just going off of this clip and a couple of other clips that are specifically rooted to point it at Kai Cenat and his entirely group. They made jokes about everyone, but because everyone isn't known like that, when they went to joke at them, it went 10 times bigger. You know what I'm saying? 10 times bigger, which in entirety is like, it's not really fair, because a lot of people just think that they were targeted because they're black. They were targeted because, oh, this Kai Cenat, they're hating. That wasn't the case. They made jokes about everyone there. And really, that joke wasn't even the worst of jokes. Everyone else got way worse stuff. And I'm gonna show you why. But here we're gonna start with we're gonna start with why I think what Ty Lil did was just complete. Like, he should have just kept his mouth shut. No matter what face Kai Cenat made, whatever, right? He should have just kept his mouth shut, because this is exactly what happened throughout the entire year, really 2 years, of when the whole Diddy stuff was happening and all this other stuff. Within last year, this all happened within last year. This is what they were doing at the Mafiathon 3 marathon, and before that, this is what type of jokes they were making.
Your hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Cause I keep thinking I'm gonna look like Diddy.
Nah, you could look like this one, son.
I don't think I look like Diddy, bro.
You do.
I don't.
Say, take that.
What?
Say, take that.
What the fuck is that?
Say,
Say, yeah, get it.
I think you'll look fine with
That's number one. That's the first one, right? Here's the next one.
I'm crying.
You hating.
Mafia, you know who he gonna look like if he cut it?
They calling me K Diddy, gang. Like, why would you say that, Joe? Tell him to stop. The chat.
Listen, I never called no name.
No, but tell him to stop. Tell him stop.
Chat, Mafia, Mama C miss you, Mafia. Mafia, you don't cut.
So look, that's his mom's, right? The first one was an actor, right? It's Marlon. This was a clip of his mom. Everyone's there. It was a running joke the entire season. It was a running joke the entire year that whenever he cut his hair, he was going to look like Diddy. Mind you, this all started him cutting his hair. This started before the Mafia 3 marathon, and when he said he was going to cut his hair for when he reached 1 million subs, he was going to cut his hair. The chat went berserk. They were like, "Okay, this is what you're going to look like with your haircut." And that's when the whole Diddy, the Diddy relations like comparison started happening, because he said he was going to cut his hair, and that was over a year ago. So ever since he said he's going to cut his hair for the Mafia Don 3, that's when all this Diddy stuff started happening, and they've been running with the joke for an entire year, chat. The entire year, all of them. The Clover Boys. I'm about to show you everyone who's made jokes about it. I'm gonna show you every single one. And if I miss out one, my bad. Akon, this man don't even talk. And mind you, these are not his friends. Marlon, he could be an associate. He's not his friend. His mom said something. His friends are in the back laughing. Akon is not his friend. This is a straight business. You got to understand, this is straight business. It's not his friend.
If I had a mill,
You're gonna get a meal.
I know, yeah. When I had a mill, Ron comes in and come right here.
But you know what? I used to always say that you kind of look like Diddy without the.
Oh my heart, and that's what we're wrapping up at.
Wait, you about to get your haircut?
If I had a
Another one. Now we're gonna go again.
I like Diddy. No, I don't, bro. I like Diddy.
He wore a suit that matched Diddy's suit, and then they looked it up, and he was doing the same pose and saying, "Oh, I don't like Diddy. No, I don't." This is what I'm talking about. Another one. Now look, we're gonna go. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna lay out the whole evidence of why Ty Lil should have kept his mouth shut. He should have never said nothing, because this makes all of them look bad, because all of them wanted to go on the internet saying, "Oh, they should have never said nothing about it. Nobody wanted to be compared to that." Y'all were doing it for a whole entire year. Y'all were doing it for a whole year plus. And now all of a sudden, because you're on an award show and someone else says it, y'all want to make it a big whole issue. My people, I'm sorry, y'all soft. Y'all want to make this whole thing a big issue. They're not talking about nothing. They're not making up nothing. This was literally the running joke for an entire year. It had nothing to do with race. It has nothing to do with someone making fun of anyone. No, this happened on stream. They were all making jokes about it.
It's from word to my mother. From Puff Diddy. Oh God, baby oil in a whip.
And this was before Mafia Don 3. This is when he was still at his crib, getting everything together for Mafia Don 3.
Ordered on January 14th.
I guess, yeah. Look, with a whip and baby oil. Another joke. Now look, we're gonna go to this one.
Nice eyes.
This was during the Mafia Don 3.
You just said I had nice eyes.
Look in the mirror. Look in the
Yo, watch out! Look at the camera. I still look like.
Look in the camera.
You look like Diddy, man.
Oh my God, you weird as shit.
See, bruh. All right, I think I made my point here. They were all making a joke about it. But when she said it live on the internet and brought it up because it was a highlight of the year, it was literally a viral thing. When he cut his hair off, he looked like Diddy. Even before that, they were saying it the entire time. So that was a part of the stream of the streamer awards. It was a part of that for a reason, because it was highlighted. That's the biggest streamer, and yeah, he looked like Diddy. He looked like Diddy with his haircut. So what? And it's like with the whole documentary, like a lot of his peers were saying, oh, like with the whole documentary coming out and this, that, and the third, you shouldn't have said that. Bro, nobody cares about none of that. Nobody cares about none of that because before the whole documentary and all the other stuff came out, the documentary ain't got nothing to do with what happened. Or the documentary ain't got nothing to do with what was happening before that, during that time when Diddy was actually in jail, going through what he was going through, and when the evidence was being released, all that stuff was happening. Y'all was still making jokes. So none of that shit matter, bro. None of that matter. Y'all just want to be on D, bro. Y'all just want to be on D. Now here's another one. I'm trying to tell you, I'm exposing because look, this is what happened. Oh, I could delete this now. Hold up, I got too many tabs. I'm trying to tell you, I gathered this evidence just for y'all. Y'all think I'm playing? Oh, here come the Diddy jokes. Yeah, go ahead.
Congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was.
Oh look, and look, see, she said congratulations on your new documentary with 50 Cent. She didn't say, oh, you're Diddy or oh, you look like Diddy. No, she's making a reference to because you got your hair cut, everyone was saying you were gonna look like Diddy. That was the whole point of the joke. It was not to offend him in any type of way. It was supposed to be because you cut your hair off. All your supporters, all your fan base, every fan base was saying you look like Diddy. Your friends were saying you look like Diddy. Artists from you got Akon saying you look like Diddy. Like, come on now. So look, hold up. Now I'm gonna go down this. Hold up. Where's the other clip? Hold on.
And he's hoping to take home a Tony or an Oscar or.
Hold on. Okay, I think I covered that. So yeah, Tylil, you should have never opened your freaking mouth, bro. You should have never opened your mouth because you really goofy that you sat there and really tried to do all that. It don't make no sense that you sat there and try to, and then even with the Streamer University joke, right? In Streamer University, none of them got educated. That was her whole point of the joke. There was no 2 + 2. There was no biology. There was none of that. It was strictly for doing business and like being a creator. That was what Streamer University was for. But it wasn't about actual school. That was the whole point of the joke. You see, this is what happens when you let low IQ mofos in a big room and on a platform, because now you oh yeah, she made fun of Streamer University, so I think he felt bad about it. No, y'all are just slow. Y'all didn't even get what she was saying. Y'all just y'all made everything personal. And really, Kai didn't even say nothing. He just said, that's like a weak joke, but I'm pretty sure he understood what she was saying.
Haircut and the least educational university.
See, the least educational university, because there was no real education in that. They just learned how to do other stuff that could lead them to success with their own like type of like content creation and stuff like that. But it's not real education. That was the point of the joke. Like y'all took everything out of context because of y'all feelings and y'all wanted to be this and that and that and this. Nah, bro. Like if you're gonna go off of stuff, y'all need to start looking at context of stuff. A lot of people just go off of clips instead of looking at the context of everything. And then Tylil, bro, like for him to even do all that. Let me skip to that. Like for him to even act like this.
If you all gonna be on the mic now, turn this shit on.
Like emotional. You're emotional for what, bro? Y'all were just making all these jokes. And now it's not funny no more. Because someone else made a joke. Come on now, bro.